Good evening and welcome to the 4th Annual Prism Awards for Photonics Innovation. We have 28 finalists and 9 winners that have transformed ideas into innovative products and hopefully revenue and success in the marketplace. So let's start the show. And now to the next category, other light sources. And presenting this is a person who has been with us in the Prism Awards with SPI and Photonics Media as an awards judge since the very beginning in 2008 when we started sending packets out to people. He has read many applications over the last 4 years. He holds an optical engineering degree from Zhejiang University in China and an MBA from South Australia University. He co-founded Precision Laser Solutions in 2009, which offers a laser indexing application for the hard disk industry. He is the founder and CEO of Singapore Wavelength Technology, which is a company engaged in laser optics coating and infrared imaging lens assembly. He is also the founder of WaveLab Scientific, which distributes optical design software and training services all across Asia. This makes him one of those guys when you ask, what's going on in Asia? You will get a very well-informed observation and insight from the dozens of events and hundreds of on-site visits he's had over the years from his base in the very economically vibrant nation of Singapore. He actively serves as a vice chair of the Singapore Optics and Photonics Society. And what's more, for our benefit, he serves on the SPI Corporate and Exhibitor Committee, where we certainly appreciate his insight. Please welcome CEO of Wavelength Technology, Robert Huang.
Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For those who celebrate Chinese Lunar New Year, 恭喜发财, prosperous Lunar Dragon Year. I think everyone here have your own story and reasons why you are in the photonics industry, why you are here today. I'd like to share with you my stories. When I was about 6 years old, and one day my father, who worked for an optics company, he brought back me a piece of prism, a small tiny prism with a broken chip edge. Well, I tried to figure out what is this. And it's so interesting, I can see two sides of the world without turning my head around. And it's even more interesting if I put it under the sunlight at a certain angle, and I can see the color separation on the wall. So it is so amazing. And I keep playing for many days and show off to my friends. And indeed, I think that really changed or determined my life path until today. After high school, I have chosen to enter the light engineering or optical engineering as my major. And up to now, it's over 20 years, and I have funded probably 5-6 companies in Asia. And I enjoy networking with all the friends like today here. It is a very warm party, and this reminds my home in Singapore. Well, as Peter mentioned, now I'm in the manufacturing business for the laser optics, coatings, optical lenses. And we also offer trainings in Asia. We distribute measurement metrologies, light source for many of our partners here. And I really want to say thanks for my father, and who brought me back a piece of prism. Thank you. Okay, now let's go back to my duty here, Peter. Don't complain. Okay, tonight we will recognize the category of other light source. As we know, light source can be broadband, like sunlight, xenon source. We talked about green energy just now. It's very important. a light source can also be very narrow broad, like single wavelength laser source, or like semiconductor lasers. Without proper light source, we hardly do anything. We hardly work out anything. So tonight, we are here to recognize 3 companies. We will recognize a light source that will change the way we approach solid-state lighting design. The second is we will recognize a laser source based on a high Q WGM micro resonator. The number 3 is an illumination-grade LED light source. So let's see the 3 finalists on the screen. The other light source category, the winner is OEwaves with the Ultra-Narrow Linewidth Laser.
Thank you very much. I'm Lut Maliki. I'm one of the co-founders and president and CEO of OEwaves Incorporated. I'm absolutely delighted that we are the recipient of this coveted prize. I say coveted because, as you know, the Prism Award identifies what company in the area of photonics has produced something which is extraordinary. And in the past, OEwaves has been one of the finalists, and we know the agony of defeat. So, so it's wonderful to be a winner and know the thrill of victory. I could take all the credit for this, except in reality, the people who should have the credit some of them are sitting at our table. I'd like to identify Vladimir Ilchenko, who is our chief scientist, and Elijah Dale, who is one of our scientists, who worked on this and produced something which is truly extraordinary, and Danny Fang, who introduced this to the marketplace. We are a microwave photonics company, and so winning a prize in lasers is particularly satisfying. And I want to thank SPIE and the Photonics Society for the honor. Thank you very much.